Hello, we are Team Saka, and today we will present for you our research project from the Museum of the First President of Kazakhstan. Our topic is the Declaration of State Sovereignty of 1990 and the Constitutional Law of the Independent Kazakhstan 1991. The purpose of our study is to understand how historical documents reflect the transition of the Kazakhstan from the Soviet Republic, and through the analysis of the museum artifacts. And our research question is what the documents reveal about the process gaining independence, and how ideas represent of the museum artifacts, and what do these artifacts tell us about the formation of the national identity.
During our visit to the museum, we conducted fieldwork by carefully observing artifacts and documents. We focused on official documents, state symbols, and historical exhibits related to the independence. We paid attention to their physical details, placement, and descriptions provided by the museum. These observations, they helped us to treat artifacts as primary sources that reflect historical reality, not just like an object on display.
The Declaration of State Sovereignty, adopted in October 1919, was the first step toward independence. From our analysis, we found that this document emphasized autonomy rather than full independence. It introduced the idea that Kazakhstan should control its laws, economy, and territory. This shows a gradual transition where independence was still developing as a concept.
In contrast, the Constitutional Law on Independence, adopted in December 1991, marked a decisive change. This document officially declared Kazakhstan as a sovereign and independent state. Unlike the 1990 declaration, it clearly established by full political and legal independence, completing the transition process.
By comparing these two documents, we identified a key pattern in our research. The 1919 declaration represents a cautious and gradual approach, while the 1991 law represents a final and decisive step. The comparison shows that independence wasn't a single event, but a process that developed over time.
In the museum, we observed the objects such as the political documentary, historical exhibits, and the national symbols. The objects serve as evidence to support to our analysis and help us to complete between the political ideas and the historical events. The way these artifacts also reflect their importance in the national identity.
So, we analyze this artifact as a mute evidence that tells a story about the past. For example, official documents show the legal changes, while state symbols reflect the development of the national identity. This helped us understand not only what happened, but also what it meant for society.
Our findings show that independence influenced not only politics but also society as a whole. Kazakhstan gained the ability to make its own decisions and define its future. This transformation affected people's identity, values, and sense of belonging.
Hello.
Oh, hi there.
What's your name?
My name is Steven. What about yours?
Alisher, how are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Fine. So, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Why is the importance in 1991 was important in the future Kazakhstan?
For me personally, I think that Kazakhstan's independence was more than important, because calling myself a Kazakh citizen is thanks to all the people and the legends that helped Kazakhstan become an independent state. Rather, we grew as an economic state, and we catch up with the West, and we're doing all fine. And to call ourselves Kazakhs, to stand here in front of a museum like this, is all thanks to all the important people that helped Kazakhstan become its own sovereign state.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Another important finding is Kazakhstan's emergence on the global stage. The museum displays diplomatic gifts and international symbols that show recognition from other countries. Those artifacts demonstrate how the independence allowed Kazakhstan to become part of the international community.
In conclusion, our research shows that the Declaration of the 1919 and the law of the 1991 were key milestones in the Kazakhstan's history.